Welcome to the VIP Masterclass series. I'm Josh Wright, and today's question comes from Nigel. Before I get started, I wanted to thank everyone, all the new VIPs who have joined, and also say thank you to all of you veterans of 4 or 5 weeks now. I really am grateful that you're joining me in this new project. I'm having a great time. It allows me to get into more specific concepts because my time is so limited with the Josh Wright Piano TV and my teaching schedule and my performing schedule and my recording schedule. So I like doing this VIP series a lot. So thanks for joining me. Nigel says, I just saw the video on feathering out the pedal, which was our first VIP video. Great work as usual. Actually, I do have another request. As I have not been taking lessons for a few years and played pop instead of classical, I realized then a lot of my left-hand broken chords are sticky. In other words, I hold the notes longer than they should be held, and I noticed that a lot of pop pianists have this problem as well. As I started taking classical lessons again recently, I still encounter this problem, as well as collapsing knuckle joints. Do you have any ideas to fix this? It would be great if you could add this to the queue of video requests too. Currently, I am auditioning for a local music conservatory, and I'll be playing the Pathétique Sonata, Fantasy Impromptu, a Prelude and Fugue, and Revolutionary Etude. Your pro practice really helped for the 2 of the pieces and the first movement of the Pathétique Sonata. Just want to say that I'm really glad I found your channel. Really helped me out with the technical aspects, rhythm, wide registers, exercises, etc. Regards, Nigel. Well, thanks, Nigel. I really appreciate your support and for being such a loyal follower of my videos. I really appreciate that. I was going to demonstrate with this Opus 10 No. 2 Beethoven Sonata because I was teaching a lesson this morning. It ties in perfectly. But I'm going to go ahead. I'll do that as well, but I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate with the Revolutionary Etude since that's what you're working on. The key is, with any type of broken chord, it's very easy to sound sloppy. Like, for instance, here's Revolutionary Etude. So... Also, I'm just thinking Pathétique. It can also tie into that. Fantasy Impromptu definitely ties into. And then a Prelude and Fugue. I don't know which Prelude and Fugue you're talking about, but here's a few. Or this one I played, which definitely has to have that lightness to it. I'm just going to go with the easiest method to get better at this right away. It's finger staccato, okay? So for Revolutionary Etude, Opus 10 No. 12, for those of you who don't know the nicknames of Chopin etudes. So... Finger staccato is not bouncing with your wrist, it's all plucking in the fingers. What that does is it gets active fingertips. The second thing that I want to talk about, I think I actually mentioned this lady in my last week's video, and I said I would reference it in this week's video as well. Her name's Michelle, lives in Alabama, my first Alabama student, and anyways, she was saying that she was saying, I can't get up to 120, I can only get up to 110. And I said, okay, let's take a look. And she was having all these collapsing joints, especially her second finger. I noticed second finger is the culprit a lot of times. So we really got curved, but it takes a determined student to fix this. She said, and the next week she could play her scale at 120, no problem. I think she actually got up to like 132, it was amazing. Which is a huge jump from 110 to 132 in a week. She said it really was those curved fingers, because here's the thing, if you collapse, it slows you down because it takes a second to collapse that joint. If it's solid, you're done. But if it goes, it hits the bottom of the key and then it takes a second to collapse and then you prepare your next finger, it takes too long. Thank you so much for watching. I've listed 2 links in the description below. One of them is to download this full video that you've just watched the sample for. The other is to view the entire library of VIP Masterclass series videos. I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great week. Good luck in your practice sessions.